First opened back in 2012. A look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Wei Yin Chen out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Philadelphia, second baseman, number 16.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Second,
now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and one. Here it comes. And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly, as this will find the seats. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Odubel Herrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
One 0 count. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Echeverria for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's one of the young guns in the league, and he continues to learn. It seems like every outing I watch him, he gets better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he misses. 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be, how do you score runs if you get any? You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You get a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances, because they're not going to be very often.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Pereira is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Batting third, center
In is
fielder,
Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Karros Sanchez.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hernandez is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. He'll
Leading off for
start
the
things
Phillies,
out here in a tie
third
ball
baseman
game.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball, runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
Now at the plate, Michael Saunders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Justin Bour. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
And the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Galvis is there for it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
2 out, nobody on. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Saunders is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the 3rd baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
At the plate, Cameron Rupp. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, you get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar
Digging in for his
Hernandez.
second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
The 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Ozuna. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Shot towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 5, Michael.
Here's
Saunders.
Michael Saunders now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Echeverria is retired, and there's 1 away. Standing in, Wei Yin Chen. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kendrick waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Joseph. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that is through into right field for a single.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Nola. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Nope.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bohr is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 3-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off the 4th for the Marlins, left fielder, number 13.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Payoff pitch one more time. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready now, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here it comes, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One and one. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 2. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Cesar Hernandez.
hit ball towards the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And the throw's in fact dropped. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Hernandez is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runners off for second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-2. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's another 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with the hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You got to hit and run? You got to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51, Ichiro.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. And Ichiro normally an opposite field hitter, but this time he pulls the ball well foul into the seats in right. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard down the line. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. A 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kendrick moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. In the air to straightaway center field. Herrera's there. And that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, David Phelps.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it comes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Justin Bour, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. That misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Hector Neris takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Derek Dietrich will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. First pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 3. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the seventh inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Into the box now, Cameron Rupp. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Cameron Rupp.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar
Digging in to
Hernandez.
try it again. Cesar Hernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains a 4-3 game. Pat Neshek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pat Neshek.
Miguel Rojas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Score holds at 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder Howie Kendrick.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 7, Michael
stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
And that's finally over for a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. 2-0.
He's going back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to South Florida following this. Jolie Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
63, Jolie Rodriguez.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Now the pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground softly towards second. Hernandez charging this one, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Saunders is under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Brad Ziegler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Freddie Galvis.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Chris Coghlan will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. To Gordon for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing in the Philadelphia 9th. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Genmar Gomez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
46, Genmar Gomez.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Saunders is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's in there, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Oh, this game is crazy. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on and the winning run coming to the plate.
Destin Hood will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jackson Karros.
And that misses for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 delivery. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Lined hard toward right center. Saunders is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.